Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the video review. My name is Habib. For those of you that are here for the first time, so welcome to another episode of the weekly review. I'm gonna be talking about how my week went, the trades I took, the win and the losses, and what I could have done right and what I did wrong and the lessons learned. So it's just gonna be quick as usual. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen now. Okay. So I missed this trade. I marked the entry on Thursday, but it was just after it was just after the red news, but I was not so confident and I was not really convinced, so I didn't take the trade. So how did my week started? So the week started on the 18th. The week started on the 18th of November 2024. So I took 2 losses on this pair, USD CHF pair. I was actually right about my bias, my directional bias was right, but my entry was poor. So it was on Tuesday. Yeah, it was on Tuesday. So I anticipated, let's go to the higher time frame. So if you check the DXY on the higher time frame on the daily, I had a zone marked on the DXY. So this zone has been marked for a while now. There's like a supply zone and an order block here with a gap. So the gap is also acting like an imbalance. If you can see, let me mark it so you, for the sake of people that's gonna be watching this video. So if you see, this is daily time frame. So we've got an order block here, also acting like a supply zone, and then there's a gap. Can you see? So the gap is also acting like an imbalance. So I marked this zone, and then when price got to this zone, it started rejecting. So when price got to the zone, it started rejecting. So my conviction was that DXY is becoming weaker, which means we're gonna have the weak USD. I mean, USD is gonna become weak. But the fact that I had this zone marked, if you see, if you notice, I've got like 2 red lines on the eyes of each swings as well. So we've got the first red line here, and then we've got the second red line here. So the red line serves as the New York high, and the second one serves as the London high. So in as much as I marked this zone and I saw that the price has rejected when it's reacted to the zone, I was also waiting for either the New York high to be taken out or the London high to be taken out for me to confirm the weakness of the DXY. I hope you understand. But while I was waiting, of course, as a trader, you'd want to capitalize on opportunities. You'd want to enter trades while you're waiting for the exact setup you're anticipating to play out. So what happened was, when I checked the DXY on the 18th, it was on Monday, uh, let me mark this. So when I check the DXY, I saw price rejecting after reacting to remember, to this daily supply zone. But I wasn't really convinced because this is like a choppy price action. It was a choppy price action. So I was waiting for price to either take out this first red line, which acted as a New York high, or take out this second one, which acted like London high. So I was in between having a conviction that the market will go down or is still gonna continue going up. So on Tuesday, yeah, we had price around this area. So on Tuesday was when I took a loss on USD CHF. I, you know, I saw an entry, I saw a trade pattern. Okay, this was Tuesday. It was Tuesday. So I also have a zone marked. I have a zone marked on the 1 hour time frame on USD CHF, and this liquidity that was swept here helped me confirm the authenticity of this zone. So when price got to the zone, so what happened actually was that the first contact, when price, the first time price reacted to the zone, I was looking to buy. So the reason I said my bias was correct but I had a poor entry was this. So when price got to this zone, I was looking to buy, and then I stopped out and then see what, can you see what later happened? Price went ahead and pushed to the upside. So let me show you. So let's go to the lower time frame. This was on Tuesday. So when price got to this zone, I marked on the 1 hour, and then we had the Asian low swept, Asian low liquidity swept. So I bought, I went long around this area. Then price went up a little further before coming back to hit my stop loss. Was it? I can't remember. Yeah, coming back to hit my stop loss, and that was basically the last time I checked the USD CHF for this week. I tried to capitalize on this trade. I was actually watching it actively. I was active in the market because the news happened around half 1 GMT plus 0. So I was waiting for the news I was waiting for the news release before deciding on what to do, but I wasn't really sure of, actually to plan to buy based on my earlier conviction, but I wasn't really sure, so I just had to step out of the market. So let's check the GBPJPY. Beautiful trade. I had like a sell trade on this trade on this pair, and the mistake I made was usually I don't close whenever I'm in profit, I don't close so early. So if you guys check the previous video I dropped about the weekly review, I talked about price coming back to this zone. I've marked this zone since October. So if you check my previous video, recently published video of the weekly review, I talked about price coming back to this zone. And price can be so funny because you can actually predict what the price will do sometimes, but it's gonna start playing with your emotions and scattering your head and making you think otherwise. You see, price has been moving upward for a while now, and then there's an imbalance here that has been left to be filled. Then we add price, add a bit of choppy movement while it was trying to come back to this zone. Then eventually, boom. So I took a sell trade around this area. Basically simple. So on the daily time frame, we had price. This is like a swing high. and then we have price swept the swing high. Then all I was looking for was to sell. This was the sweep. So all I was looking for was to sell. So while I was looking to sell since like the ending of October slash early November, I've been, I had a couple of losses, few losses, but eventually I was able to catch this sell trade. So how did I, even without looking at the JPY index, I was already so fixated on the fact that price will come back to the zone. So on the 1 hour time frame, we have the engineering liquidity here. After price sweep the extreme liquidity, you see, we got imbalance here, and I felt, I was so convinced that there's nothing price want to go back to do around this side, because we already had price sweep this liquidity and there's nothing price want to come back to do here. So let's go back to the lower time frame. So on 15 minutes time frame, this was the extreme liquidity. Then we had price take out this Asian eye and then formed a little bit of double top, or a sell pattern. It doesn't have to be perfect actually. So I went had on this zone with I think 40 pips stop loss, and my first target was 1:2. I mean, on this side 1:2.66, 2.5, and then I closed partials when price got to this place, and then I held the rest till the next day. That was on Wednesday. So on Thursday, when I came back to the chart, I saw what the market was doing, and I was so happy. But for one or two reasons, I don't know what happened. Usually, I would never close my trading profit, especially GBPJPY. If you know me, you know I trade it well, and you know I don't close profit so early. But when I came on the chart the next day, and I left my runners, and I saw price still had the tendency to go further downward, I just closed the entire profit around this side. I think it was doing 1:5 around that time, but it is what it is, and I'm still happy. No profit is small, and it's just a matter of keeping things simple and maintaining consistency. So that's how my week went. One loss and one win, which basically and obviously helped me recover my loss and left me with a plus. So the new week is starting on the 25th of November. That's a Monday. So I wish you guys a blessed week, and let's see what the week has in store for us. So basically, I'm going to be more focused on GBPJPY in the coming week, and all I am looking to do is to long, except if the price actions says otherwise. But all I'm looking to do is to long around this area, and I'm gonna address it in the next weekly review. What will happen, I'm gonna talk about in the next coming review. So all I'm looking to do is to learn from this area, and we'll see what happens. So thank you for sticking by. If you still watched the video till this end, thank you, and make sure you like and subscribe. I will be dropping more amazing videos moving forward, and thank you guys for all your support. It's been a great tool to keep me moving, because it's not been really easy doing videos and basically talking to myself most of the time, especially on weekends, trying to come up with weekly reviews just to put up for you guys on YouTube. But still, I appreciate the love and the support, and see you guys on the next weekly review, and stay safe. Bye.